Now it's recording. You ever done a video and not press record and realise 15 minutes later that you've been talking to not even the camera, just no one, just empty darkness and you're alone in a room, soulless. That's what I've just done. 15 minutes, chatting about shit. Absolutely nothing. The MCU, what I was ranting on about. Oh, get out. The MCU. Jesus Christ. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, but I never really know how to jump into it, dive into it. The MCU. Where's the MCU stand? The once and great MCU. Where do you begin? At the start. Leading up to Endgame. Let's change up a little bit. Let's go for the shit films first. And what a diabolical fucking film Thor 4. The wait, which one? God, Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder. What a shit film. It was just all about how ripped Chris Hemsworth was and shit. It was just bollocks. Is that bollocks? I fell asleep in the pictures. Like, oh, I hate calling MCU films shit. I love them all. I want to love them all. Oh, they have thrown out some stinkers after Endgame. The TV shows started. I mean, leading up to Endgame, they were all pretty, pretty good, pretty substantial. Origin stories were on par. I mean, Thor, the first Thor film, it was okay. It created a meme, and that's all films can do nowadays is create a meme, and the meme gets spanned over and over. But with the beginning of the TV shows, I don't think a lot of people actually liked it because it started with WandaVision. It started with such a TV show that was kind of out there, and a lot of the response or feedback of WandaVision wasn't exactly great, but it was good. It was really good. I liked it. After watching it my second time, I was like, okay, this is fantastic because it was leading up to Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2, which was one of the most best MCU films going. Like, just complete turnaround. Like, that's the Marvel horror film. If you think about it, that's the MCU's horror film right there. I mean, who else is going to snap Professor X's head in the psychic realm, if you will? And Black Bolt's death, which was just perfect. What a way to shit on his superpower. And outstretch Mr. Fantastic. What a way to kill Mr. Fantastic. We can't kill Mr. Fantastic. How are we going to do it? I don't know. If we try to overuse his power. Oh. Leading off from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, it wasn't exactly like, big hitters. I mean, Marvels didn't do so well. It was okay. 2025 films were all right. But it was more about the shows. Like, no one really liked the shows, especially She-Hulk. She-Hulk was a disaster. I remember watching She-Hulk and thinking they cut so much. Not even cutting so much. They made like each show like 20 minutes apiece, which just wasn't enough. They crammed so much in, and first of all, to introduce Daredevil in such a shit show is a bit of a letdown. He had a nice suit. He did have a nice suit, but I mean, I guess the only good thing about She-Hulk was that Charlie Cox was in it as Daredevil. It's probably the only thing that good came out of it. And at the end, they completely missed an entire story that they could have got 3 films out of doing World War Hulk, which I think they're going to do World War Hulk after Secret Wars. I think that's what's going to come next to bring it back to like a more of an Avengers pointing out centuries in the MCU. I think they're going to do World War Hulk Part 1, 2, and 3. Now that Banner isn't Smart Hulk anymore in Brand New Day, I think that's where the MCU will go. Focus on the Hulk and how powerful he actually is, and how volatile he can be. Because Bruce Banner's never known how to control him. They haven't added Joe Fixit in the MCU yet, so they can't really, like, they have to do a silent screams sort of like true to the comics like version at some point, like silent screams film version at some point, like adaptation at some point, bringing in Joe Fixit, which is Grey Hulk, who's more I've got more about himself than Hulk. Hulk is all rage. Green Hulk is all rage. He's all instant. He's all anger. It's all destruction. Joe Fixit is calculated. He's a gangster. He can talk. He wants the limelight. Wants to stay Grey Hulk and knows that Banner and Green Hulk are trapped in his psyche behind doors because Joe Fixit puts like physical doors up in his mind to stop them from escaping. This was in Silent Screams, one of the best Hulk comics ever. It's so fucking cool. So they've got to go down the road of doing World War Hulk. It's such a good storyline. Anyway, this is like, I think this year is probably the point where the MCU is gonna come back thick and heavy. Big, thick, veiny dick return. Fucking doomsday. Especially with him turning up, Rob, like, Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four. So the 2025 films were okay. Captain America, New World Order. It's all right. The film that, like, it being a sequel to the very first MCU film, the Incredible Hulk film, that was good because that didn't really take off from anywhere. Like a Marvel Legacy film, because like the Marvel Legacy films, the Eric Banner film, it'd be nice to see Eric Banner at some point in the MCU. But at least we got like a sequel to that Hulk or Mephisto. Seeing Mephisto would be cool. I think it's Mephisto. Anyway, sidetracked. The best TV show that Marvel put out needs a season 2, but seeing it all over online, that it's not, it's not guaranteed or whatever, or thinking about it. But Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight did so well to bring Khonshu onto our TV screens was just phenomenal. It was so cool seeing a character that not really many people outside the comics know about, and it not being in any continuity at all. No MCU, no Thanos snap mentioned, nothing. I think it was his own separate universe in the multiverse saga. Great, fresh story, fresh eyes, fresh hero. Make it that. So let's bring that back. Let's get a season 2 of Moon Knight, because Moon Knight leads on to a team of his own, like the video game Marvel Midnight Suns is The Midnight Suns are just Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, the Punisher, I think, Doctor Strange, and Moon Knight. I'm pretty sure I'm getting another team mixed up, but yeah, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, Blade, and Punisher. I think they're the Midnight Suns. It might be the Punisher. It might be someone else. I can't remember. I'll have to look that up. But that should they should come together. They create a team that's you know synonymous with hell and not like going down to hell and causing a ruckus, stirring things up. I know Ghost Rider does anyway. And Ghost Rider and Moon Knight, they're pretty much a team. But with Spider Noir coming out, that's like I think that's Nicolas Cage's first jump to anything superhero related. Like he did the Marvel Legacy films, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, Revengeance or Vengeance. He's gone straight to Spider Noir, which is fantastic. Like 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's a good score. I'm up to episode 4, I think. I'm gonna crack on tonight and watch episode 5 and 6. It's good. It's very good. Very, very good. Holds up. Definitely does hold up. Needs to be more. There needs to be a Spider Gwen show, a Miles Morales show, or if you're gonna stick with the Spider-Man theme, alternate universe Spider-Man theme, go do an animation Spider Peter Parker. That'd be something. But MCU TV shows, Miss Marvel. Oof, God, didn't that get shat on? I actually did like it. I thought it was cool. It was cool. It was a kid with powers. Like, what's not to like about that? She was over the moon to be a superhero. They did it well, and her dad turned up in Daredevil. It was really nice. It was just, it was just cool. Reviews didn't really seem that way, to be fair, but yeah. And then you had, then you've got, oh, Echo. Didn't even watch it. Just completely skipped it. And Hawkeye. So Hawkeye was a different one because it was okay at first. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. To be fair, one that was absolute horse shit was Secret Invasion. I mean, I could have been so much better. They could have been so much better with that with the characters and that, and just the story. It didn't turn out great. The Captain America one, which was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Anything with Sebastian Stan in is just fucking acting gold. I mean, the man's a goddamn genius in front of a camera. He's just so fucking cool. So yeah, that was brilliant. Because Winter Soldier is one of the best MCU films, and so is Civil War. So Sebastian Stan, 10 out of 10 all the time. It set up it set up the agents as well. Fake Captain America, Temu Captain America, being in Thunderbolts, which was fucking brilliant. That was that was an appropriate depiction of depression or bipolar. I'd say depression. Well, mental health. Like Century's got mental health. He always did have mental health in the comics. Well, always has mental health in the comics. Um, so a person like that with like basically indestructible. 10-10 with indestructible. Fucking Annihilator 6. Nothing's gonna stop him. And that's why World War Hulk should come next, I think. Getting distracted, moving on. It was probably Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine, which That was 2024, which probably was a big kick up the arse for the MCU. Bringing in Wolverine, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Oh, what a film. So good. Nothing wrong with that film. Fantastic. It was just so fucking cool seeing Deadpool and Wolverine again. Well, not again, but for the first time. And I say again because I've seen it about 10 times. I go back and watch it every now and again. It just doesn't fail. Each time it's funny, class, and the action is just perfect, especially for a superhero film. And the soundtrack's fantastic. Avril Lavigne, just brilliant. So the MCU, I think it's got a lot of gumption at the moment with like the upcoming Spider-Man film. This is going to be like it's a big film before a very big film because every Spider-Man film, well, No Way Home. So that was another one as well. So Far From Home and No Way Home came straight after Endgame, with WandaVision, and then after that was Shang-Chi. So Shang-Chi was, I think, after Spider-Man, or was like between Far From Home. No, so it was Far From Home and No Way Home. I think Far From Home came. I think Far From Home came, and do you know what? I can't remember. I'm not going to check up. I'll look up later. Just go on Disney Plus. I heard Shang-Chi was one of the films after Endgame. But Far From Home and No Way Home were one giant Spider-Man film because they happened like seconds after each other. And No Way Home was one of the best films ever because it brought in Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Spider-Man that I grew up with. When I first watched the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire film, it's fantastic. It's the first film I ever watched in a friend's house where someone swore, like the goblin said piss off. And it was like, oh, he swore on camera in a film. First film I watched when someone swore. Or I think it was shit. I can't remember, but he said something that was, a swear word. He was pissed on that Spider-Man. I can't really remember, but at the time it was like it was big. Watching the video on fucking SRT, like old style box telly. That's some years ago though. Anyway, brand new day is going to be a brand new day. It's going to be really, very, very good. Doomsday every now and again. I check the clock because it's on live on YouTube. So that's always fun. I'll be there on the in the pictures on the day, watching Doomsday. So yeah, cheers.